Hi, Mike Davies here. In this particular clip we're going to be talking a bit about assessment. Assessment's something that most students are very interested in. In fact, I think that's the first thing you look at when you look at a course profile. In this section we're going to talk about the two that we set down in this course. First one is looking at reflections on the first two modules, and then later you'll be doing a project description, a project report, and also submitting a videotape of you actually doing some consultation collaboration with a stakeholder. So before we get too worried about that side of things, first one identifies or helps you to identify what are your skill sets, what are the areas of skill that you have in consultation collaboration that you bring to the work setting already. How can we build on that so that you are better at communicating and better at consultation collaboration over time? The module helps you to understand a range of skills, some readings as well, and so at the end of reviewing all of that, I want you to reflect on your current understanding in terms of communication consultation and where it might need to go in the future. So that first particular assessment is reflecting on the project proposal as well. So in the next week or two, you need to start thinking a bit about where you might position yourself to actually develop those communication skills that you've identified as areas that need improvement. So you need to challenge yourself at the next level so that you can gain something from this course of a practical nature. Consultation collaboration is a practical based set of skills. So in your environment where you are, in your school setting or whatever educational setting it might be, what opportunities do you have to putting some pressure on yourself to actually move forward in the development of your skills? So as you're aware, with modules 3, 4 and 5, there are 3 different types of areas that you can apply consultation collaboration. And so for the project proposal, you might choose a student and to look at the IEP or the other plans surrounding that person and look at setting up a meeting where stakeholders come together to try and work out the best plan for that student. That will require consultation, collaboration, negotiation to move towards having that sort of a meeting happen effectively. So that might be your focus for your project, or it might be, as I was saying in the earlier set of slides or clips, we might be talking about working with a teacher in a whole of classroom setting and how to help that teacher become a better co-teacher and work with students with additional needs in the classroom. Or the third set of project might be looking at a system, a school, or a number of schools together for that matter. So a system that requires change to make it more inclusive or to improve it in some way. So what can you do to value add into that system, either in terms of professional development, in terms of challenging perhaps the principal or the leadership within a school environment, to start reviewing where they're at and how they can maybe make some changes so that the system is better. So that's the project, and certainly at this first assessment item you don't need to have that well fleshed out, but you need to be demonstrating some thinking about your set of skills and their application to a project so that you can improve those skills. So you need to target a project that's reasonably doable, that you can achieve within somewhat of a time frame of 10 weeks or so. We recognise that many of the projects that you might embark on will continue past the 12 or 13 weeks of the course, and that's fine. But we do need you to be able to have some progress and some development of your skills over time in the choice of your project. So that's the first assessment item. The second item is more detailed and it's worth 60%, whereas the first one is worth 40%. So the second assessment item is really challenging you to demonstrate how you put this project into place and how it has helped you to develop your skills over the time. So to talk through your application of a range of skills using a whole range of particular types of skills that are identified in the readings that you'll be going through and the materials that are part of Module 3, 4 or 5. So it's to demonstrate, it aims to demonstrate, for you to get to demonstrate what skills that you have, and we do ask that you provide a video recording of you doing consultation in the field, whether it's with the individual teacher, talking about their classroom, it might be working with them in a classroom setting, it might be an IEP meeting or a consultation meeting with a teacher or a number of stakeholders, some parents perhaps, could be a parent meeting that you might have that demonstrates your collaboration skills, your consultation skills. Or it might be a video showing you planning a systems-oriented meeting where you might be getting multiple stakeholders together in that meeting to discuss how you can have better inclusive educational practices happening in the school. So the video is an opportunity for you to show your communication skills and your style and how collaborative and consultative you are in your communication. Many teachers have great difficulty abandoning an expert role that they feel they have and not listening enough to others. So that's one of the biggest challenges for many teachers, is to learn how to back away a little and do a lot more listening and understanding of the other person, and then working out a strategy for helping that person to move forward in their understanding of the issues. So in essence, they're the two assessment projects as part of this course.